Howdy, partner. Oh my god, he's still doing the howdy intros. What's wrong with it? This one is relevant. I'm cosplaying as McCree. Did you not see the title? It's titled Overwatch, I hope. I'm McCree. It's it's high noon. You know what that means? Hold on. My mouse is not in the game. That means it's 12 p.m. Cuz the sun is high and it's still noon. It would be low noon if the I mean, otherwise you could just say high moon. Oh, wow. They should do that for a McCree Halloween skin, where instead of voicing like it's high moon because it's dark and spooky on this Halloween night. By the way, happy Halloween. It's not there yet, but I'm assuming it's like 4 days from now by the time this is going live instead of 30 days. I lied to you. That's not the day of the I lied to you about the day of the week because I don't really want you to know the backlog. Anyway, Overwatch. Yeah, we're still talking about video games. 4 episodes in a row. And yes, it's still the same day. Have to really catch up on videos. I think I'm like 8 or 9 videos behind on Dark Souls 3 for the backlog for what I want it to be, which is an unrealistic standard. Also, I should. Oh, but the dog wants, the dog gets. Okay. I couldn't. I had to mute myself because the dog was barking. I didn't want to hurt your ears. Oh no, no, no. Well, it was only like 20 seconds of silence. It's a good thing I died so that it ended sooner. Even though that was probably the win, I was distracted. How many embers? We do have a few embers. I'm considering using one because I don't want to be here for too much longer. But I think we got in like the next 2 to 3 tries if I'm willing to stay here for that long. I'm hungry. I shouldn't have started the video. Oh, it's too late. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to be here. Um, if it makes you hit the like button, wink, wink, please. Also comment like, hey, I said howdy when you said howdy. Also, you're the coolest person ever. And if you had a Patreon, I would give you money. But don't make a Patreon, because you don't want to know if I'm lying or not. Absolutely right. I don't want to know that. I will not be making a Patreon. Okay, really thought he would be closer. So about Overwatch, this is just like the easiest game for me to talk about because I don't play a lot of team-based games, but that's the one that I've probably spent the most time on. I'm thinking there's Rainbow Six. I spent more time on that game, but that's a little different. As I've said, 2 episodes and 3 episodes ago, just repeating myself. I don't like competitiveness. The exception, for like some reason, probably because I thought I was good, was Overwatch. In Rainbow Six, I can assure you, I played um, a total of 10 to maybe 12 ranked games, and I only played them for the achievement of playing 10 ranked games. Okay, And also, I never used my mic, which was hilarious, because I just didn't have a mic at that time. Did I rank well? I believe I was silver. I was not, I will admit, I was just not good at the game. It doesn't really help that I did not use a mic. You don't reach this far. Oh my cloak fast. Stop. Oh, stop. Oh, it's a massacre. What is he doing? I don't know. The camera's freaking me out. No. I don't know how to dodge that move, by the way. I just always like leave the ranger tank it. Oh, up, 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 up. Skip, 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 squeep, ska, ska, ha da na na ba 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 ba, skip, ba. You're dead. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Yeet. Sick. Okay. um. So Rainbow Six. I played a lot of it. I'm talking like over 1,000 hours, I think. But it was all casual, all just casual play. And I also have not touched. I've not touched it in the last 2+ years, genuinely. Mostly because they stopped making new maps and operators, and I don't really blame them, but it's just a no for me. Sorry. A small cut, you missed nothing except that I took a hit. Um, so when it comes to Rainbow Six, no competitiveness. When it came to Overwatch, though, I was like, put me in, coach. Let's do a little bit of ranked. Um, so what did I main? It doesn't really matter what I answer because you're always gonna not respect it. So that's why I'm gonna be honest and say, uh, Junkrat and Winston, I think, and there's a third character I'm missing. And what's support? I did like what's his face? Both Lucio is just fun to play, and the man that shoots the healing grenades, and I'm talking about the man and not the woman. Those two for sure. Um, but really it was just like Junkrat, and there was a phase of Winston that I could still play. But I mean, genuinely, I thought I was a good Junkrat, and I don't know, it's a pretty easy character, so I could probably still play him about as well. Don't push me off. Oh, ho, ho. Give me it. Oh no. Okay, saw that one. Uh, so let's see. I believe I ranked. I got a placement in like every season for a little while, and then I stopped, and then I got one more placement. Um, I started out like honestly started out probably as Winston, and I was like talking mid to high gold, which is honestly pretty good. It's above average. And then eventually I got to like close to platinum, so I'm like, let's grind for that. And then I was like 2 points from platinum rank, which is just above gold, and I never reached it because I just went down, and it's like, okay, I quit. I don't really care. You jerk. Pain? Should have healed, by the way. After that, I think Junkrat kept me like mid to low gold, and the game, everybody just kept getting better, I guess, and I was not, because I really like still the competitiveness is not really there for me. So eventually it just kept getting worse in my rank, and I was like, oh, low gold, oh, borderline, very high silver, and then I just barely sneaked into gold, and then it was like mid silver, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just never play this game again, and here we are today. I think Overwatch is a fun game, but I mean, it's like it has maybe the best, you know, among the best video game communities. It's still trash, just absolutely god awful. There's like so many nuggets of people like, hey, be kind, love each other, all over the internet that play Overwatch, and then despite that, then they like get into a game and they're like, I sense that you're assaulting me, so I'm going to assault you back. And I mean, I mean this. This is a bit of a take, but even those people that are like super positive, super like be nice, when they think they've found somebody that is rude, they immediately are rude back. And they just contribute to the toxicity. Uh-oh. Every time he moves slightly forward, you're a jerk. Sips. It's just like something to do with the human brain. That's like, oh, so close, so close. Come hither, come hither. Nothing will stop me. There's just something about the human brain that's like anything that is like, if you're being rude, even even okay, let me start from the top, right? This is kind of hard to phrase. If you get somebody in a perhaps negative mood and you say something neutral, you're already putting yourself at risk of being assaulted by somebody that is not actually rude at all, but they think you're being rude because they've already had like a match earlier that's like, hey, um, team was bad, got like 0-16. I don't know why we're talking CS:GO now. Um, I don't really play that many competitive games. Which, worth noting, in CS:GO I never left Silver 2, and I was only Silver 2 for like a brief moment before I stopped playing the game. That's how good I was. Um, and once you've like angered them, somebody that could be nice is now gonna be super passive aggressive, unuseful, and rude, and that's just how the strange human brain works. If you even even if they're a nice person, just like a bad game starts their bad day and they will just wreak havoc on everybody else's mood. And that's really what I've observed in competitive games, and that's why I don't like them. I don't think I ever elaborated before. When it comes to team games, at least, that's definitely why I don't like them. In fact, I played a little Valorant. I turned off voice communications totally. Not a joke. mostly because I only play it with like a friend or two. So if there's anything that I need to know, they will translate, and everything else they translate is like our teammate just yelled at you for not using your ult, and I'm like, I'm not gonna use my ult ever now. And that's the kind of teammate I am. It wasn't even ranked, so don't even at me. It was casual, and I'm casual, and I'm casually making a gamer upset. So we've kind of derailed. Please let me out of this rat's cheeks. Yeah, we've kind of derailed. There's, there's, I'm just saying there's two types of people in ranked games. Team games, I should specify. You're either like innately always upset. Whether or not you're good or not doesn't really change it, but it helps if you're good. And then there's people that see these people that are innately upset, and they think that they're surrounded by them, and so they become innately upset the second that they recognize somebody else might be acting like that. I really thought we were going to talk about, Overwatch, but now we're at the human condition and video games toll on people's brain. Anyway, um, and then there's the third person, that's me, that's like, I don't care anyway. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna turn voice volume to 0. I'm going to disable chat, and I'm also going to disable my HUD in case I notice that you're trying to talk to me. I'm going to disable other character models in case you try to stand in my way. I'm going to disable name tags in case you try to communicate by changing your name, which would cost you $5 if you're on Overwatch. But I don't know, some people are crazy. Uh-oh. This is why we oh no 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 no. This is why we don't get lost in the sauce. Oh god. Don't do it. I don't want to die to Yorm again. I don't want to die to Yorm again. No 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 no. No. I got lost in the sauce. Don't stand up. We've got he's got a friend in me. He's got a friend in me. Ski beep, ski bop. Oh no. Oh no. This is it. I messed it up. I was like a couple milliseconds off. I was supposed to stun him there. I messed up. I'll face it. I'll face it. Okay? Um, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Okay, right, I was just joking. I can go back to the topic at hand. Overwatch, right? I think it's like actually, I think I should say that it's weird. Overwatch 2, have you noticed what they're doing? They've only released one character in the last like year almost. I think by December it'll be a year, and they've only released the new character that's a robot. Isn't that concerning? The whole charm of returning to the game was that there was a new character, new meta, and nothing's changed in the last while, right? I assume. Anywho, give me the katana. Katana. Katana would be up. we will go Grand Archives, and yeah, all we have left is the final bosses. Scoop, bitty, scoop whoop, poop, poop, poop bitty whoop. It's my favorite Kanye song, just above Through the Wire. Sick. Let's get the hammers back. If I could find them. If I could just... I definitely have to sell a lot of my additional weapons off camera sometime. Not now, though. Not today. I'm hungry. The second this video ends, I'm gonna be eating. Eating well. Yeah, I think Overwatch is a good game, but like, you know, the design and all, its balances, I think they're doing good things, but simultaneously, they haven't released a character in like a while, a long while. Instead of being like every 3 months, it's now 6 months, I think, while they make Overwatch 2, which does confuse me. I do wonder if I'm going to get Overwatch 2, the PvE stuff, because I don't really know. I've definitely reached a point in my life where I just don't want to spend money on video games. Like, I have Dark Souls 3, why do I need anything else? Dark Souls 3. It's endless hours of gameplay. Why would I play anything else? Except maybe stop playing Dark Souls 3 to play Dark Souls 1 Remastered and Sekiro and Dark Souls 2 if I really just hate myself for playing Dark Souls 3. That's not the actual thought process, but it might as well be, because it's just like, I mean, why spend money on game and then I realize like, oh well, it's only gonna provide me with like 50 hours of gameplay, and you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's not really a lot because I have Dark Souls 3 and it was only like $20, and Dark Souls 2 was like 20. No, Dark Souls Remastered was like 20 or $25. It's all pretty cheap for like, I don't know, I have maybe 60 plus hours in Dark Souls Remastered. Don't even ask me about Dark Souls 3. Okay, it's closing on like 300. You had to ask. Might as well kick this. Every now and then I'm just feeling like kicking the ladder. Uh-oh. So, like, unless I'm definitely like pressured and also have 3 other people to play Overwatch 2 with, I'm not gonna play it. If you know what it is, it's very simple. It's just for like a it's the hero shooter now in a PvE mode with a campaign and stuff and up to 4 players and less characters to choose from. Not a selling point. But I mean, you level them up and stuff. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's good. Who knows, right? Who knows? Um, can't wait to end this episode and eat. What else can I say? I mean, I was gonna like talk about another game, Hearthstone, but that's its own thing. They're from the same company. That's where the similarities end. I'm gonna be honest. It's so different. So I do want to save that for a future episode, maybe the next one if I remember after I eat. There it goes. I need to I need to take a break anyway because my voice is dying and I need water. Speaking of water. Nope, my bottle is empty. So I think that's everything. I think we covered enough about Overwatch. I respect it. At the same time, I hate society. Like I said last episode, I'm afraid of society. Please let me pan to the Joker face. All right. Um, the human condition is a fickle thing, and you're all sheeple. And Devolver Digital was right. You all give in to the video game hype, and you will buy Fall Guys and my friend Pedro, and so like and subscribe, and buy Hotline Miami 3, which has not been announced until this video comes out, and it will be. And you will also comment that Hotline Miami 3 is not out, but it was a nice attempt at a prediction. Please comment. I need the viewer attention. Don't tell YouTube that I'm gaming the system. Goodbye.